What's up, Vape Nation? Here today doing my first ever review. I picked up this little RDA the other day. It's called the Lethal. I've been vaping on it for a few days just to kind of get a feel for it before I did this review. Wanted to be helpful, informative. So just thought I'd throw this out there because this is quickly climbing to one of my top fives. I mean, I love it. Like I said, I vaped on it for a few days. The flavor is absolutely wonderful. It's got some really interesting features about it, and I'll get into that when I start showing you like the little bits and pieces. The flavor's right up there. I'm vaping on a new flavor from Third Planet called Sunspot. It's a almond fruit tort, and this Lethal just brings out everything. Oh Lord, it's wonderful. And as you can see, it's got some dense clouds to it. And this is not even a Max VG juice. It's like a 65-35 blend. So I mean, it's not designed for cloud chasing, but it's definitely making some clouds. The juice, anyway. RDA is absolutely amazing. Let me vape on it a little bit, finish this one off, and then we'll I'll take my build out of it and put a new build in, re-wick it up, let you see the ins and outs of it. Before we go on, while I'm doing that, let's take a look at what you get. Of course, you get this nice little RDA. It's got this pretty little skull on it. On the back it says Lethal. Okay. Inside you get your normal, pretty standard box, and of course this is a clone. I paid about I think $31 for it at my local vape shop, and inside this you do get little Phillips head screwdriver, O-rings, there's a little bit of Kanthal in there, some wicking, and then 3 replacement screws. You also get another little ring here, and that's to replace your top cap here. So that would actually go right on top, and from there you can use any kind of like standard 510 drip tip. Pretty nice. This thing's got airflow. If you've seen the airflow for the Freak Show, kind of consider that one in reverse. Let's see if I can pull up the stats on this real quick. Of course, it does come with this wide bore drip tip. It's actually the top cap, so it comes off at that metal piece, unscrews, and it just comes right off. It is stainless steel. I want to say it measured I want to say 22, 20. I know it's 22 millimeter diameter on the actual RDA. Alright, that's pretty much dry, so let's dive in. I'll take this apart. We'll take a look at it here, and we'll look at the options, what you got. Like I said, first piece, you've got your Delrin wide bore drip tip. I absolutely love it. And it's got stainless steel inside. Outside is your standard. And then you got your airflow ring. Like I said here, let's see if I can get close enough. You've got several options with this. You've got 2 hole on each side, so those are directly parallel. You've got a 1 Cyclops eye air hole, or you could have 2 Cyclops air holes. As you can see right through it. Okay, clean this up a little bit. Like I said, I've been baking this thing like crazy. I'm loving it. Alright, you got, if you look here, this piece stays in there. That's to allow for any standard 510 drip tip. Here's the one that I got. And as you notice, it just goes right in there like so. So if for some reason you do not like the wide bore drip tip, you can always change it. Now then, here's the interesting part I loved. You've got these 2 air holes, 1 on each side. Alright, now if you take a look on the inside, there's where the air holes line up. Okay. And then you got that little groove, and that groove basically makes your conical. At first I thought, well, the screws on this thing they have to go in there a certain way. No, it actually misses all the screws. You can actually free turn it to adjust your airflow to anywhere you really want to. Directly over the coils, directly over the post, away from the coils, it doesn't matter. But basically what's going to happen is when you got this thing on, it pulls in and it pulls directly down onto the coils, because there is, like, if you take a look here, I've got that pretty much side by side. There's your airflow, and it's directly, if you can imagine it, goes directly right down onto the coil and then back up in your mouth. There's really no place for, when this top cap is on, there is really no place for that air, for your vapor to go except for into your mouth. The chamber is that small. Alright, then on the chamber, or on the deck itself, let me go ahead and pull these out. Coils out and I'll show you the deck. Alright. Another thing I like about this, I believe it was the Mephisto, yeah. It was the Mephisto. Had them super big screws for the post connectors. Well, guess what, guys? They're back again. And like I said, those are, I can actually sit and hand loosen those things up. They're nice. The post holes, nice big post holes. I want to say they're about, let's take a look. About 2 millimeter post holes. So I mean, fairly good size post holes. And then you got a super. Hold on. Alright, we're back again. Sorry, dropped it down in the abyss of a drawer there. So, yeah, it's got those super big post holes. It's got a really... Focus. Really nice size drip well. Standard 510 connection. And it does... I do believe that center pin is adjustable. Yeah, no. Center pin is not adjustable. Sorry, guys. And it's got two O-rings that actually hold the top cap on. And the great thing about this, I don't know, I don't think it is, but the way these O-rings on mine are, I mean, it fits perfectly, and it's a nice, smooth fit. Easy to get on and off. So, let's go ahead and recoil this and re-wick it, and we'll go back to vaping. And the way this thing is set up, guys, I swear, I've been trying to make this thing leak. I can't get it to do it. Short of turning it upside down, I really can't. Now, the coils I'm putting back in this are actually 24 gauge, 7 wrap, 2 millimeter diameter. And that is Nikon. We'll get it wicked up here, and we will see what that one's out to be. No issue with that coil there. Here we go. Crap, just got popular. Sudden. Super nice. I love building on this thing, man. It's so smooth and easy to build on. It really is. Guys, I really think you'll love this thing. I mean, I have had it, like I said, I've had it for 2 days, and the flavor is so intense on it. I'm absolutely loving it. The airflow, I mean, I really thought I was going to have an issue with the way the airflow was, but it is absolutely perfect. tweaking purposes, I really like mine to be done straight. So I'm going to turn these a little. Bring that one a little bit. Alright, and now we've got that recoiled there. So let's pull out the almond. Out of it. And get a little meter here. And we're right at 1.9. So, right where I like to be. Right in that 0.1, 0.2 range. So, let's get some cotton out here. First, let's close these coils. Pull out my ceramic tweezers, and we're gonna force those up nice. And here we go. No sleepers there, good. And now we've got nice little setup. So now get some cotton here.
Just one part. It's beautiful. No children?
Like I said, guys, I'm seriously. I thought I was gonna have a major issue with this airflow, and I really didn't. I mean, it works beautifully because it's sitting right on top of those coils almost. One left out. And the other one. We'll clip it. And we will juice it and move it. Right here. I don't know if any of y'all like that Japanese cotton. I'm like really loving it. Alright, so we got it wicked up. We're going to clip off these ends here. And get that wick down in the drip well. And then we're going to go back to vaping. Because, Lord knows, I want to take. Get in. Alright. Here we go. Whipped up, ready to go. And guys, I have tried to flood this thing. Tried. It just doesn't seem to happen. Like I said, it's got the airflow ring. And then, like I said, if you don't want that wide drip tip, it's got this other ring that goes right on top of it. And then your standard whatever drip tip you like. Now, the only issue I've had with it is this way. If you notice, I can free roam that. Air control however the way I want it. So this ring doesn't actually sit down too tight on top of that airflow, unlike this one. Now, I can set my airflow like I like a lot of airflow, so I'm going to open this up wide bore, where it's open up on that Cyclops eye both ways. Well, actually, the first time, I'll take it to the smallest airflow setting. And that's the 2 little holes on each side. And you could probably actually make it like 1 little hole on each side, but I'm not doing that today. And we're going to vape it. Like I said, flavor. It's all over the place. Oh my Lord. And it does chuck the vapor. I mean, it really does. I don't want to get it dry here, so I'm going to go ahead and use it again. And then I'm going to open it up to the next setting. Now this is that one Cyclops hole. Opened up, nothing on the other side. And like I said, here you go. 1 finger. I mean, it's the O-rings on this are absolutely phenomenal. It's great. I'm loving it. It's not too tight. It's not too loose. So it'll spit out some vapor. And now then, wide open. Let's go wide open. Like I said, I know a lot of people like to prime it when they hit it. Let me show you what happens when you prime it. Does not spit the juice. Chucking vapor. Alright guys, so that's it. That's my review on the Lethal RDA. 1-to-1 clone that I picked up. Absolutely love it. I recommend it to everybody. Couple of cons. Honestly, my biggest con about the entire thing is with the other ring, the airflow control. You can just swivel it around, so you can't really keep it in the same place. Means going to hit it, it could swivel around. You could actually bump it, hit it, and change your airflow, all the crap. Other con. Another con that I can possibly see, and it's subjective, is the airflow. A lot of people don't like that airflow going down onto their coils and then up into their mouth. And I can understand that. I haven't had an issue with it. I've thoroughly enjoyed the vapor. I've thoroughly enjoyed the flavor. I mean, it's all around a great RDA. Like I said, it's quickly taken one of my top 5 spots. Right up there with the Plume Veil, the Dark Horse, the Freak Show. I mean, it's easy to build on. I love those fat screws like the Mephisto has. I love that deep drip well. And the flavor completely surprised me. I was not expecting the flavor that I got out of this thing. Like I said, clouds. Pros. I love this thing's resistance to leaking. I mean, it's absolutely great. Oh, one of the things I wanted to show you. See this little inset inside where it goes deep down? I thought the screws actually sat in that, but if we take it on here and just drop it down, you can actually free spin that and it does not hit those screws at all. So you can actually place it and twist your airflow around to where you want it. Well guys, this is Colby. I'm out. Remember, when you're vaping, vape safe. Let's stay above that regulation. Y'all have a good day and vape on.